2K Sports can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Right side, Horford. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Zubac.
Now Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success. Everywhere he's gone, he's been a productive big man.
He's off on the first.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Stolen by Smart. Round with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And it's good on the way up.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Offensive rebound. Zubac. Leonard, no luck.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Tatum, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
A three from Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Grant Williams.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Looking for the first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in
the kick out to Wall. His 3-pointers off the mark. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
They double-team Brogdon. It's Brogdon on the wing. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 10. Powell, no one around him. No good with the triple. And here's Boston. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Brown. And they double up Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The rebound by Paul George. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Zubac. Nice move. And the dunk by Zubac.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game. Just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside to Brogdon. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that on defense.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson. In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
Here's Williams. No good there. Good work defensively by Morris. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Shoots a fader. Poked away. Covington with the steal. Inside. Here's Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one goes in. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Tatum.
Fuck.
A shot by Batum. No good. The Celtics with the lead. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they double up Brown. Covington with the steal. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's blocked by Brown. Outside, Smart. Tipped away. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Boston.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Celtics substitution. Grant Williams.
They double him with George. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes. No ball. It'll be a jump ball.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Williams can't hit. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Pass to Covington. Oh!
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim for that finish.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Changing it up here. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to White. Stolen by George. Now here's Cano. White covering. Leonard, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Stupid ass shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end.
I can never get the big half.
Going.
How the hell you get a big half?
Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. It could go.
Oh!
Got it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Clippers leading by 10. Covington. And the dunk by
Okay, I'm trying to
Covington.
get the feel for the game.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Brown
I'm
outside.
about to say, oh, shoot.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. George with the
Everybody
defensive
jump at that shit.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Nobody jumping at that shit.
Pass to Williams.
Who fouled?
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Celtics making a change here. And the Clippers call time here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
And the second free throw, good. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
That one is no good.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly 3rd option for LA.
Clippers leading by 12. Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell really knocking
Oh, I
it
should
down
have stole
here
that.
and hurting this team from distance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought.
Oh, my God.
I love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little.
My God.
Get up.
My God.
The Celtics decide to talk it over.
That's a grown man he can do that.
Celtics trailed by 19.
But he should have ran out of bounds. What the fuck was that?
White looking around. Over Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Leonard, no luck. So it's the Celtics now.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help.
Over two niggas.
Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one, good.
And Jackson does a good job of finding some gaps and getting to those open areas. That's how he finds his shots.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's a shocker there.
Ooh.
Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense
So you can get
was
the
his
slightly
calling
early.
card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA. Well, we've seen teams go all in to acquire Kawhi Leonard. Easy to see why. He just changes the course of a franchise. Any team he's on legitimately has a chance to win a title.
He knows it's good. He's taking shots like
And
that.
it's White missing. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 17-6 run. Leonard with the ball. Ogden picks him up. Outside Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
Pass to Brogdon. Boston again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely
that's tough.
your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Kennard wide open.
Tough.
He shoots. That 3 off
I
the
can't
mark.
get that shot for nothing.
White drives in. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Happens to the best of us.
Kennard for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in very good shape in the 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Smart. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Over Horford. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Pause. Now here's Jackson. They get it again. Outside Covington.
Ooh.
Takes the three.
Ah, for the release.
And he gets it back. Here's Kennard. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And what's your
This shooting is terrible. It's like it's all or nothing.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor.
Wow, how could he stole it
at this point?
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big
I'd be getting his face. I gotta get the shot.
Tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. And look at his shooting percentages over the past couple of seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
I should practice my shooting.
Left side, Brown. Here's Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Fuck me, bro.
Wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I gotta play with Golden State.
Williams up on top.
Bro, I gotta take this damn
to the
ball.
middle. Horford's shot is good.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there.
I don't think I scored a single bucket this
has
quarter.
lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Batum for 3.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Williams. Shoots from the right block. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
It's funny, he's scoring though.
Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very
Not what
special.
I wanted to do.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Brogdon. Down low. Williams, that's good.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
George with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Powell, that's good.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better
I'm about to say, you just gonna stand there and let the ball go past you?
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Didn't think that was going to go in. George has got 9
Hit him with the
points here
step
in the
back.
second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have. This game seems to be well in hand.
Celtics trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations. And
I could just imagine the score if I actually knew the shots.
Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had,
Oh, wow.
just a monster game for George.
This game is trash
Those
already.
points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. You just never seem to stop.
Tries it from 19. And it's Wall in the corner. Powell for 3.
I keep messing up the shot.
Pass to George. The 3. And Boston with the rebound. Horford with it. Leonard picks him up. Smart wide open. He fires. And he overshot that one, missing. Left side, Leonard. And here is Zubac. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back.
Oh, he got
by
it. That's
Horford.
crazy.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Man, after that
This
shitty
arena
first
was
quarter,
rocking
I completely
throughout the
took over
night.
this
You
shit.
could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy. And
After that terrible first quarter, I completely just blew him out the frame. Like, I scored 4 points, and I ain't looked back since. We both suck though.